Hi, good morning. Oh, look at the head's crooked again. Lopsided head. Let's get this fixed up. All right. Layers working. Everything's working. Fingers are a little cold. It's from nicotine, probably. This is the James Fry shelter, and my bag's ready to go. I have slept well. I have used the privy, and I had a fire last night, and I'm going to check to see if I need the spring, but I'm 99% sure that I don't because of common and plentiful water sources in the area. I will double check to make sure that hasn't changed and fill up if I need to. Otherwise, 5 minutes, and I'm back on the Blue Blaze to the trail, and I've got 27 miles to go. Dreamer says 17 today, but I don't know. We'll see. There's a shelter in 11. I might end up there. We'll see what happens. I'm not rushing to get out, but there's supposed to be rain and snowstorm coming Thursday. That's day after tomorrow. So I need to really get some miles in to avoid that and possibly get a ride from Chirp. She's out in this area. She lives near Baltimore area, and she said she would help if I can get there on time because she's helping another guy right now, Sparky, who is beating me. And I passed him several times. He's just more dedicated than I am, probably a little bit more focused, but that's okay. And he's probably not taking a ton of videos either, but I don't know that. So Sparky, I'll look up your YouTube if you got it. But congrats if you're almost there or done. And Chirp, if I get to where I can get to and you're available, excellent. If not, then thank you so much for trying anyway and offering, because I really appreciate it. But I'll figure it out one way or another. Getting back on the trail. 2 days left out of the whole Appalachian Trail journey. Wow. Yeah. Very cool. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And who knows what's next, you know? I'll probably do a pack breakdown video and all those kind of things for people who have other questions. You can always shoot me questions. My Facebook is Dave Mez. You can go to Instagram, Some Dave Hikes. It's probably the best way to get a hold of me. If you're a spammer or somebody who thinks that I want to be your brand ambassador, choke on it, because my brand is the brand I'm endorsing, not yours. You import stuff from China and you have nobody, and you're coming up with ideas in a little shop, and you want somebody to represent your import crap. And why do you put that stuff up on my posts? Why is that important? Why do you think that's important to me? Do you think you're going to make me somebody special? No, man. I'm already somebody special. I don't need your brand endorsement. I don't need to endorse your brand. However, I will say, after I have tried gear and tested it after 2,000 miles, I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. You can see a China jacket, $75, worked great, except for little holes and some threads, not as good as what you'd get from some of the name brands, but 1,000 fill power, 70-something bucks at the time, was worth it. The App Gear hoodie, oh my gosh. The Convict hoodie from Ridge, and the other one from Appalachian Gear Company. Excellent, excellent products. Cool products. The pants, even though I've had to sew them a couple times. Yeah, anyway, I'll go through all that when I get done. I'm leaving the James Fry shelter. James Fry, have a good day. You know, I don't think I've touched on this at all. I just come around the corner, and right there, inside the bush, like somebody tucked it in the bush as if it was going to disappear, is a Mountain Dew can. Lame-o. Stick it in your pocket. Stick it in your little bag pocket. Stuck it inside your pack, whatever, so that when you get to where you're going, you can put the trash where it belongs. Okay? Good thinking. Okay, here's more of these interesting looking fungus. Almost sure it's fungus. Almost sure. Yeah, it's spores. There's spores in there, right? You can see them popping. You see them? Yeah, there's spores. That is a stinkhorn. It's gotta be see, stinkhorn. Stinkhorn fungus coming out in the winter. How cool is that? So yeah, I was right. I'm gonna look up what kind someday, probably the next day I get to view this video, or when I'm at home viewing the videos. All right. Anyway, it's a stinkhorn morning on the AT. Good morning, AT. My fingers are very cold. It's about 20 something, 22, 25. It's probably kicking up. It's supposed to be above 32 today, which is good. But as you notice, the sun is shining and the ground is relatively dry for at least the next 48 hours. And there's 26 miles to go in those 48 hours. So, gosh, I ought to take advantage of this day best I can. I do. Beautiful morning in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, where in the winter you can see the ridge lines. Nice slopes. Not so bad on the pointies at all. Thank goodness. So if the pointies are at a minimum in the ups and downs, I think we got a couple ups and downs, but they're nothing out here. I mean, comparatively with my legs, I should be able to handle them, and I've been doing okay on the inclines. So they're just inclines, they're not big hills, unless you're going straight up them. So I'm gonna stick my hand back in my glove. I hope it's nice and warm where you're at today, which is probably January by now at when this video comes out. So yeah, it's one of the things that you can't do very well on the trail. Suggestion to YouTubers: YouTube your TikTok format. I'm not a TikToker, but it takes a lot less time to keep people up to date. I'm trying to get real experiential, a little bit feeling footage on my stuff. So, I want to go back and remember the best I can. A 5-second video doesn't do that for me. I just put a snapshot up there, but I would recommend that if you need to get your news out real quick, because most of the parts of this trail, very poor internet. There's actually 5G where I'm at, but still long format guys like me suffer. So sorry for the delay. And my fingers are cold now. Bye. Don't have to worry about cool drinks in the winter either. And that's been up against my chest. Can't imagine what the stuff on the sides looks like. It's cold. There's deer around here. I just scared them down the hill. I tried to get them, but can't touch the buttons on the phone with these gloves. So I'm probably going to miss some stuff this morning until my hands warm up really good. But they just ran down the hill. Way down that way because they heard me pop my water bottle. What you going to do? If I was quick enough, I would have been able to get it, but with the gloves on, I couldn't do it. I'm trying to shut this thing on and off with my nose. Okay, I'll catch up. Come on. beep. Beep, 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 beep. Ding, ding, ding. Almost there. Racking up points. Really had a hankering for a frozen Snickers on the trail. Just hike in the winter. Got AC/DC going in the background. We got other trails merging here. Some old Forest Service road, maybe. I don't know. Who knows what used to be here? Maybe somebody's houses, or homesteads, mines. Gosh, I don't know. But see the white blaze? That's which way I gotta go. I gotta go to it. And I'm gonna be one day behind when I thought I was gonna be. Just because I took a lesser day yesterday. I think that's okay. So I'm going to go to Pine Grove Furnace, where everything's closed. Appalachian Trail Museum is probably closed, more than likely for the season, but I'm going to get up on that porch because that's where I remember leaving Pennsylvania. I do remember getting off trail at Caladonia State Park, but I had thought for the longest time that it was right there. Turns out that the right there is the state park that we drove to from Caladonia State Park. So that's right by Pine Grove Furnace, where there's a state park. So I forgot that little stretch that we actually started driving from Caledonia State Park, site number 27. I had it in the text from Turtle Scout. So that's officially where I got off trail for my flip-flop. And that's where I'm officially heading back to. Actually, I want to go right to that site, number 27. Happens to be a privy right across from it. Not that that'll be open, but I saw some notes in Far Out saying that the state park still had an open privy restroom, not privy. They're higher class, you know, in the park. So that's cool. I'll check it out. when I get to Caledonia, but I'm going to pass through Pine Grove Furnace first. Keep you posted. It's a moss cauldron. Something lives in there. Little mouse. Broken down tree stump with a bunch of moss on it. That's cool. All right, it's getting real. This is where Pine Grove Furnace State Park. So all I need to get to do is the App Trail Museum, and then I'll be back. I will have hiked back to the point that I got off trail, started driving north. Almost there. Well done, board manager. And I don't remember the creek because we stopped off on a truck, pulled into the mansion, and then did the ice cream challenge and then went north. So I don't remember the creek, but this could be the same creek that runs into Caledonia State Park. Could be. It's a big old horse trail, bike trail even. It's sun shining, super clear water. Great for a splash in the summer. Look here, we got a beach on the other side. It looks like a man-made little dam. You got a boat rental? No, it's a patrol boat. And a little kayak, looks like. This is Pine Grove Pit number 1. Oh. This was a mining pit. How about that? I could totally see it. You could actually see the superimposition. I know you can't see it, but on one end they got a clear photo, and if you put the edge of the lake right there next to the photo, you could see what the history tale is. Pretty cool idea, guys. Nice. Love it. Looks like there's water up there. Little bridge here in the old mine. And the trail goes this way. There's a beach over there with a park. Very interesting. Very similar to Caledonia, except Caledonia, I don't remember seeing an old wooden shelter like this. Let's see if they got the water running. Hopefully they do, because I could use it. Maybe sit up here on a picnic table for a minute. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah! Oh, that's hard to close. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna fill up. And there you have it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's heated. Oh gosh. Great place. Stop for a snack. Sun shining. They left the bathroom open that's heated. I'm blown away. It has a shower in there. Probably works. I'm not stopping. I just want to go in there and dry off my rag and gloves. Pardon me for talking with my mouth full. Pine Grove Furnace, State Park, Pine Grove State Park. I love it. It's great. Would definitely come and visit. Very cool. Old mine and an old place for iron ore. Furnace, I guess that's where that comes into play. So I'm going to finish my snack bar, dry off my gloves, and get back on there. I was able to wash my face, use the facility, and just a nice, really nice place to be able to stop for a second. Heat and warm water well, I didn't check on the warmth of the water, but heat. Heat. Yeah, there's that. Okay, this looks like the northbound entrance to the park. There is another blast furnace right there. Makes this a furnace, right? And here is another restroom. It's probably closed for the season. Maybe one of them's open. That is the Appalachian Trail Museum from the side. You can see it right there. And I don't need to go up there because the trail doesn't pass that. Wait a minute. The AT Museum has something on it, and I'm just gonna go up there just for that. If it happened to be open. See, north goes that way. Yeah. So here we are. We are going south. So I don't need to go to the blast furnace, although it looks pretty cool. I know what they do, and I'm trying to get the miles in today. Oh, and this restroom over here is open as well. Furnace Stack Pavilion is available for a party if you want to have one. I'm walking my way up to the museum where I last took a picture with the tramley before we got off to go to Maine. Yeah. Big old fire pit. I'm gonna go up the stairs. Big old fire pit with a grill. Nice wood stacked for you. Just a wonderful old building. The Children's Museum down here. It's got a ramp in grass, so it's wheelchair accessible to the back. There's the Children's Museum. I'm sure it's closed because the season's over. But this is the porch. It sure is. I could get to Wi-Fi, but it's closed. Closed for the season. See you in April. There's the manager's email. But there it is. Same place. I'm gonna do a selfie. There's where the ice cream challenge is, right up there. Yep. Pine Grove Furnace, you know this is it. You know the place. I showed you in the previous video. It's a whole different season now, though, isn't it? Here we are. Here we are. Woo. I made it back to this place, Connie. Check it out. That was when the trail was different miles. But this is the story. This point marks the original halfway. And that's a sight to see. Because it means I just have to hike between here and the place where we drove up the road for about 20 minutes. We came down that road right there and we went to do Iron Masters. Wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna walk behind Iron Masters. We walked down that road right there, Gunny and I, to meet the ladies in the parking lot. And parking lot's now empty. And it's all boarded up for the season. And it is what it is. You know, this is kind of interesting. actually. It's kind of fun to be coming back in the off season, just to see, what it's like. It's quieter, less people. There it is in the off season. Maybe I should see if there's a register for the heck of it. And here's where I sat, right there, on that table. I forgot about the hiker box, too. There's some stuff. Do I need anything? I'm just gonna sign the book. That's... Don't know how I'm gonna get that in. Oh, here we are. Hiker login. Here we go. Optimistic. 12-9, buddy. Good for you, man. I bet you're really close. No Rush was here. What's up, dude? Here I go. Bye. Furnace store. There's the state park entrance that we came in. I think we stayed there. We did. We stayed there for one night instead of paying the $25 to go to Iron Masters. Iron Masters, there it is. It's closed for the winter. I almost wish I would have stayed there because it might have been kind of cool. I doubt if there's anything up there for me. And I pretty much got what I need, so nice to see you again, Iron Masters. Here's the trail I missed between here and Caledonia. Check it. Cute, old cabin, 2-story. Trail is up here. This is even cute. Probably want to fix this up a little bit more, but that is a cute cabin. Yeah, pretty cool, man. Huh. I could live in a place like that. This guy, the next log cabin down with a boat. I wonder if that's all owned by the ATC or managed, or who owns it, private or whatever. Interesting. My foot is starting to hurt, and I'm going uphill on what looks like a driveway, but here's the trail marker, so going uphill on a driveway, old driveway, log cabin days driveway. Yet another lodge. That's interesting. We got some trail maintenance going on there. I wonder if this is private property or if this is trail or public lands. There's another one right here. This has got to be private property. Looking Mocha Java. On the bridge. It is cold. Sun is going down quick. Sorry, I'm chewing. Got some beans, broad beans. They're good. So sweet sriracha broad beans are really good. Protein, not much on calories, but protein. And then a protein bar, also not much on calories, but I got some from the sugar and the coffee. Good on water for a little bit, and then I got a boogie. Also, probably most important for the stop, believe it or not, a leave. My foot's hurting. I'll catch up. Okay, so the leaf hasn't quite yet kicked in, but I got a nice trail here in very open woods. So even if I have to hike in the dark, if this stays the same, it'll be good. But I think I got a couple more ups and downs to do to get to where I'm going, which will hopefully be less than 17 to Caledonia, so I can end tomorrow on a good note before the snow comes. That's the goal, a goal. And then somehow work my way back. Found my way back home. Yeah, that's gotta be in a duggan shot. So anyway, here's the view. You know, you can't see this stuff in the summer in PA because the trees are full of stuff. Then you get peaks, but yeah, in the winter you can see it. You pick out the evergreens from the non-evergreens, and yeah, it's cool. Just saw Danielle's other vehicle. She's a skipper. You know, she drives 2 cars. Drops herself off at one, takes the next one further up, and then hikes back down to the car. I considered thinking about that, but I would have had to buy another car, and yeah, it wasn't right for me. But wow, man, she gets the slack pack pretty much the whole thing. She got a later start, so she'll have a much later finish. She's just reached her halfway point yesterday, so Danny Walkie, or Danny Wisco, Danny Wisco and the Mush team. I call them the Mush team because her girls were pulling her up a hill. Man, lucky her. I was like, oh, look at that. Your 2 dogs are pulling you up the hill. How lucky can you be? Not only has she got a light pack, but her dogs pull her up the hill. That's why I came up with that one. Danny Walkie and the Mush Girls. I hope you get a trail name that suits you from somebody who spends some time with you on the trail. Me, you know, going the other way 5 minutes, listening to me talk is not, doesn't put me in the right place to suggest trail names for you. So happy trails, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow on my last day. All right, I'll catch up. All right, here we are. One more halfway point sign. Appalachian Trail, Maine to Georgia. 1090.5 to Springer, 1090.5 to Katahdin, Chuckwood, 2,000 miler class 85. Thanks to Vicky. Okay, we made that in 2011, so we know it's a little bit older. There's an old trail box of some kind. Oh, does it have a register? Look at how cute that is. It's got all those little signatures from all that stuff. I'm not signing. I don't do that. I don't do it. I only did it on one. And the reason is because it was going to get torn down. It was only a deck. Well, we got poets on there. There's... You know, mishap and amethyst. Okay, you need to advertise. Okay, that's cool. Do it. Uncle Meat. I know where that's from. That's Betsy's son from Kind of Outdoorsy. And somebody got rid of a Yeti sticker. What do we got? Nothing deadly. Somebody left some garbage in there. I'll take it out and I'll sign the book. All right, if you stay here at Tom's Shelter,
Privy looks old, but there's so much dead wood around here. They got a covered picnic table, an outdoor fireplace, it looks like down there. Maybe it's just an ancient relic. A covered wood shed. Wood inside the shelter. I'm going to stay for 5 and then I got to go. I need 6 miles. I need 6 more. And it's going to be dark. And this is an absolutely beautiful shelter. And I'm probably going to be very sorry that I decided to move ahead. Bear hang and everything. But I got to go. Look at that. It's 32, 34. Yeah. And I got to make it to Caledonia by the end of the day tomorrow. So I don't want to leave myself short of miles here. Look, there's a calendar. Maybe I'll have to mark off the days. Okay, aside from that, down there, there's a brand new fire pit with a liner, another 2 picnic tables, hammock stands, those with the, hammock stands to strap up on, and there's seating around here, Adirondack chairs, firewood, stream right next to it, and there's camping here for like days. There's sites all over here. I highly recommend this place as a summer gathering for a larger crowd because this is great. I'm not staying, but it's great. Some kind of access road. Don't know what that's all about. But here's the White Blaze, and it's got its own sign. So maybe that's an access public drop-off point or something, or some kind of access road. Oh, boring. Nobody's really doing nothing with this board, huh? Boring. Nothing fun. Come on, people. People in the neighborhood, support your ATC boards. Make something cool. All right, interesting. Blue Blaze. Mitchener cabin. That way. Not listed whatsoever on file. So I'm 3 miles off of the site, or for the shelter, and I really didn't look close at the comments before I decided on the shelter. It was more about where's the right spot for the mileage that has water. So Birch Run is the one that was closest, or farthest that I should go to today, which has water. It's a 17-mile day, so in 3 miles I'll have 17. What I did not read in the comments was that the place is infested with bed bugs. However, a tent. So although I decided that I was going to spend the last night in a shelter, I'm going to spend the last night in a tent because there's no way I'm going in that shelter, probably for any reason at all. Maybe just to sign the book, that's it. But yeah, that spells bad news on my last night because I do not want to bring that stuff home. Yeah. So tent camp at the shelter. I'll catch up. Hopefully it'll still be light. I think it might be just dark. Okay. I just thought this was kind of wild. It's always got the reflection. The show, State Forest, Big Pine Flat, Barron's Restorations, Dead Woman's Hollow. Wild. Here I am. There's the Missioner cabin, okay? There's information on it. It doesn't say anything about being able to stay there. That's probably why they didn't put it on far out, but it's indicated on the map at the crossroads here. I still got a couple miles to go, I think. Just ran across Bandit on trail. He's a sectioner. He's going from Harper's Ferry to Harrisburg. It's getting chilly, and I need to get there soon. Hopefully I'll get there before it's dark. Oh, the bed bugs thing. Yeah, he said it's closed. He's going Nobo, so he said the shelter is closed off because of reports of bed bugs, and so that means I'm going to camp far. I mean, I'm not going to walk in that place. I'm not even walking in it. I am going to camp on the other side of the water from it if there's an option. I'm going to stay away, but I'm going to pitch because there's good water there, he said, so I think I'll be safe if I stay away from the shelter. Yep. All right. I like the idea, but the execution with the color copies is not working. This says Appalachian Trail 2022 halfway point, 1097.15 to Springer, 1097.15 to Katahdin. Guess what? I'm almost there. I've already done way more than half. But I must have hopped off right before this halfway point. How about that? I must have. And here it is. Now, so I get to hit the halfway point when I'm almost done because I flipped. All right. Closed because of bed bugs. I'm not even looking. That's too damn bad because it really looked like a nice place to stay. But yeah, and nah. There's no additional information about where the tent sites would be. Privy is up that way. All right, I picked this plenty of ways away from the bed bugs. I'm picking this spot right here next to the creek and underneath this beautiful pine tree, which I hope I don't get dripped on the sap. And I found a flat spot last night on the app trail. Gonna be 20 something. Maybe this will help with some frost. I got water. I got a little fire pit with some wood. Life is good. Hey, so it's 6:18. It's dark. Right next to a creek, next to that cabin full of, well, not next to, yards and yards away from that cabin that's full of the shelter that's full of bed bugs. So I can zip up in my fly and make sure I get no bed bugs in here. It's the night, my final night on trail. I had chili mac from Mountain House. I had a whatchamacallit bar and salmon and cheese wrap and a bag of pretzel chips and oh my gosh, what else? I'm sure I had something else too, I forgot. Anyway, very good, pounding down the rest of my stuff. I got 10 miles to make it tomorrow, and I will hit Caladonia State Park, and my thru hike will be over. I can't even believe it. It's been one hell of an adventure, but I tell you what, sleeping in 21 degrees is not, it's, the fun's over. I mean, every day is fun, but sleeping in this stuff is kind of no fun. So I'm warm enough, though. So my 20-degree quilt, UGQ, good stuff with the added flannel. Uber light mattress, never buy another one. I don't even think I'm going to blow it up tonight. I'm just using the Z Light, which everybody's like, well, why do you got two? Well, I got two because of the backup. In the case that inflatable fails. At least I got like 2.5 R value against me and the floor. That's what I'm going for tonight. If I start to freeze, I'll see what I can do to bolster it. And if I have to, I'll blow up the pad. But for now, we got Swiss Miss and listening to some soundtracks from when I grew up. What's on right now is Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel, and good stuff. I'm gonna probably be asleep within the next 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna wake up at 6:30ish and start hiking, and by the time I get there, I will be done. How about that? Took me a hell of a lot longer than most. It did, but no regrets, and I'm not ashamed of that whatsoever. I'm having fun, and that's what this was all about, fun and adventure. Oh, by the way, if you take some butter packets from the local places and throw them in your food bag in the cold, they don't melt, so they actually are a very great little fat booster before you go to bed with your warm hot chocolate. Put some butter in there. All right, have a good night. I will talk to you in the morning.